Hello
and welcome
to another episode of Books, Beer
and Wine.
Today we want to talk about one of our favorite books this year. It's called Outlawed by the author Anna North, and it was published in January 21, so it's a brand new book, so to speak, and we think it deserves lots of attention. That's why our episode is focused on this novel.
Yes. It was a huge surprise for both of us. Yeah. Outlawed is set in the US at the end of the 19th century, but in an alternative timeline. So in this timeline, a pandemic has killed lots of people in the 1830s, so that people feel the urge to procreate. And the story centers on Ada, who marries at 17. And unfortunately she doesn't get pregnant right away, and she doesn't get pregnant as soon as they wish she would. And she has to leave because women in this alternative timeline who don't get pregnant, who are called barren, are usually perceived as witches and often hanged as such. So she leaves and she joins the Hole in the Wall gang, who lives outside of any city, far away in the wild west.
Yes. And that's where we come to the points why we love this book so much, because we've never read a Western that is completely built around the story of women, because this gang, the Hole in the Wall gang, those are all women who are...
And one non-binary
character. And all those women are in the gang because they all have the same fate as Ada. Yeah. They couldn't get pregnant,
similar,
and they were called witches, and they're the outlaws.
Yeah.
So,
and just a minute. I think for me it's the first Western I've ever read.
Yes, but usually when you hear the word Western, you think of all those men with their guns on their horses.
No, definitely, yeah. That's why I would never have picked a Western.
No.
Usually, but I'm glad I picked this one.
So the Western part obviously makes this book very special because of this group of women, and of course we had to read it because we love all the feminist and strong women character books, and in this case they are all very tough and strong women and independent women, because obviously they had to go through a hard time to get there, and now they are independent and they care for themselves as a gang.
And for each other.
And for each other as a gang,
And what is also very special about that gang is that all of them play with gender roles.
Yes.
So they have to dress, most of the time they have to dress as men and behave like men.
That's if they want to go into the city, for example, to plan a robbery or stuff. Yes, so they obviously they have to look like men when they go on a robbery or something like that, and they have to enter when they have to enter the town and be with other people. Obviously they can't appear as women or wild women living in the Wild West carrying guns. Obviously this wouldn't work, so they have to pretend to be men or boys, and so this book obviously plays with the gender roles, and that's in a very interesting way.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you have a favorite character?
I think I liked most people of the Hole in the Wall gang. to be honest. So all of them are very unique. They have their individual strengths and weaknesses, and so the non-binary character is just called the Kid, and they are a very interesting person.
Yes, that's true.
Not necessarily an easy character, but
No.
very interesting and very deep.
That's true. And I also really love Ada's character development in this book, because she starts out as this dependent young woman who is set to live a given life.
Yeah.
And then she breaks, so to speak. They break her, and then she has to get up again and try with this group of women and try to survive, basically.
Yeah.
And so she really gets super tough, and I like her development a lot.
Although I think in a way it is part of her character.
Yeah, but it was hidden in the beginning.
Yeah, but so her mom is a midwife,
Mm-hmm.
and she trains Ada to become a midwife as well at some point, and she trains her from early on.
Yes, that's true. I forgot to say that, because that's a very important point. She's very into science and medicine, and in a time where people believe in witches, and she believes in science, and she wants to prove to other people that being barren doesn't have to do anything with being a witch, because it's a medical condition.
Yeah,
that's true. So
read it.
Put it on your reading list, because
start right away.
Yes, it's definitely a must-read this year. Yeah. So we hope you enjoy it as much as we did. I actually would like to see this being made into a movie or something.
I think they are planning to make it into a show.
Yes, this would be great.
Yeah, but read the book first. Always read the book first.
That's
First.
So enjoy, and let us know what you think down in the comments.
See you next time.
Bye
bye.
bye. Hello. Hello, and welcome to another episode. Yeah, okay. Hello, and welcome to another episode.
So Outlawed is set at the end of the 19th century in an alternative timeline. Outlawed is set at the end of the 19th century. Outlawed is
and all those women are in those